Halo love, I am Lit Magician Goddess, and when I say halo, that means I see the God in you. And as a beacon of light, it only feels right that I share my personal insights with you. So, God, Goddess, what does self-love mean to you? What does it look like to you? Is it starting an affirmations journal, pampering your body, setting boundaries, eating healthy? Really ponder on this and see what comes to mind. It appears the definition and expression of self-love is different and unique for each of us. Now, if you ask me, which nobody did, but I'm gonna still tell you, the answer must be simple and universal, because then it is truth. Truth cannot be simplified, because in order to be truth, it must already be in its simplest form. So let's see if we can agree on this. Self-love truly means forgiveness. Forgiving those who hurt you, betrayed you, mistreated you, and also forgiving yourself for attracting them, allowing them, and enduring them. That is the deepest form of loving yourself. So now, what does forgiveness truly mean? Because that term is thrown around very loosely. We've been taught to forgive, but never forget. We've been taught to forgive, but love from a distance. We've been taught to forgive, but always keep your guard up, because the lesson that the experience taught you is one that you want to keep near and dear to your heart. It's the only way you'll keep that experience from repeating itself again, right? But the lesson only lessens your ability to love unconditionally. And therefore, the people who have yet to enter into your life will inevitably suffer the consequences of these lessons that create the foundation of your expectations. So, is this truly forgiveness? Or is this what I like to call conditional releasing? I forgive you, but as soon as there's a but, it is no longer valid. Oftentimes, people hide behind avoidance disguised as forgiveness. I forgive you, but I'm gonna block you on everything to protect my peace. I forgive you, but anything that reminds me very slightly of you or your name, I'm permanently removing it from my presence. The reason this happens is because the moment you encounter something remotely reminiscent of this experience or this person, a sudden inner spiral of emotions inspires you to act in a way that is based solely off of the past. You know the saying, never give up? It's been ingrained into our minds by society as a form of motivation. But contrary to popular belief, forgiveness is the complete opposite. In order to forgive, you must give up. Give up the hurt, give up the stress, give up the triggers, the traumas, the memories, the fears. Everything that keeps you attached to the past, you must give up. Because it would be incredibly selfish to not forgive them for the past and rob yourself of peace in the present. The point of power is always right now. Imagine if every time you did something against the higher power that you believe in, the higher power handed you a conditional releasing. I forgive you, but that manifestation you've been praying for, not happening. Or for those of you who hold long-lasting grudges and just cannot fathom the idea or even how you could forgive someone for doing you so wrong, just imagine if the higher power did the same thing to you. The final step to forgiveness is giving up judgment. When we judge others, we judge ourselves. The same flaws you despise in another are the same flaws that you have within. Because remember, you're the one who attracted them in the first place. As long as you continue holding on to the past is going to continue holding on to you. Now let's do a little exercise. Close your eyes and envision the best day you've had so far. Who were you with? Where were you at? What were you doing? And what was your favorite part about the entire day? Feel free to pause the video and allow yourself 15 seconds to envision this. Now open your eyes. That memory felt so amazing, right? You could see, smell, touch, and hear everything that occurred. You imagined the answer to every question so perfectly, yet your physical body never left the present. That is the power of imagination. It is the only avenue we have to relive the past. Without it, the past is dead, because your body cannot physically go back to it. And if your body can't travel backwards, then that means time really doesn't exist. And the past, present, and future are all happening right now simultaneously. But we'll save that topic for another video. So when people say practice self-love, what they truly mean is to forgive. So the next time your imagination ventures back into the past, you can either breathe life into it, or you can look within your heart and ask yourself, who must I forgive?